Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Craig here from Video Juice, and we're back with another Iron Fist reaction. Episode 6 this time. Last time on Iron Fist, a wild Claire appeared. Claire has now joined the show. We knew she was coming. We saw her in the or she was shown in the trailer leading up to the release. So we knew she was coming. I didn't know she was going to be here so early, and the way they integrated her into the show was really cool. I like that she is going out and actively trying to get like self-defense classes and own up on her fighting stuff, so that she doesn't always have the heroes saving her, which she actually said and referenced, which was cool and a fun little moment. And then she stuck around at the end when the drugs that they went to get turned out to not be drugs, but the guy that made the drugs, and they were going to bring him to America and just make everything in-house. He got shot. Claire fixed him up with a fucking credit card, which was very cool. And then Madame Gao at the end found out about Iron Fist, and then fucking executed someone down through the neck. It was brutal. Oh, and that was our first proper facial reveal of Madame Gao, which was very cool. She was there before, but like shadowy in the background, so all we heard was her voice. So it's cool to see her coming into it properly now. So we're going to jump in, check it out, discuss it afterwards, as usual. Let's do this. I am a little bit hungover today, so I am coffeeing it up. The time has come. Are they mobilizing to take out Danny? So are these like people who have been training to kill the Iron Fist, and they've been just waiting for him to reappear? Because that's really, really cool. So they, both sides, Iron Fist was training to kill the Hand. The Hand are training specific people to kill the Iron Fist. Oh man, I love bad karaoke. What? That's quite an entrance for this guy anyway. He's going to be digging through that bin there later on, I would say.
Not a thing. Whatever, Dad. Don't even say that.
Alright. He's got company now. Maybe if he sees it with his own eyes,
That's yours.
might get him on board. Oh, that's where your man got executed. What?
You weren't invited. It's for me only.
Oh shit, are all the people who were mobilizing at the start going to be there?
You're serious?
How do they trust
What are
them?
you gonna do?
It's the only way to get Sabina back.
The Hand are his sworn enemies. Surely they're going to have a trap.
Find the police.
It's too risky.
Unless it's
We
like
can't take that chance.
honor type thing.
The duel begins at sundown. We haven't got much time.
But
Too risky. Sundown. So you're saying I have more experience fighting the Hand than you do?
yeah, you do. A lot more.
What they can do. This is not something you just walk into.
Coming back to New York, I thought things were going to be different.
I'm really excited for this because this might be his first matched fight.
Preparing is to
Those pills are looking tasty now. Oh, did she empty the bin? Please tell me someone emptied the bin.
Megan!
Yeah, she did.
And you have more YouTube views than that incredible green guy, which is its own sort of success. It's a beautiful thing. So let's build on that.
Incredible green guy.
The greatest thing that ever happened to Rand was to again walk back through the door.
Tell me the legend again.
Why are you so interested in hearing it?
Who was that?
Because it gives me courage.
Touched by fire,
They just left.
delivered from heaven to be our greatest warrior, destined for victory.
Oh, the blue and
That's me.
is the
Someone
colours.
know.
This episode is very colourful. like it. Alright. Creepy self-closing doors. that wait to close until you've gone through them.
The Iron Fist accepts the challenge of the Grand Duel in the name of the holy city of Kanlan.
Oh shit.
My terms.
Oh, I like the little arena they're fighting in.
I'm Danny Rand.
Oh, here we go. Come on, Danny. Oh.
You cannot be in two places at once.
Oh, that was cool. Oh, nice. Oh, is he out? He's out. The other guy's fast. Oh, shit. Oh! No, he's still in the circle though. Just like roll him out. Crawling out. First battle. Oh, this place is fucking cool. I like that they're going, it's like different stages, like a video game. Stage 1 complete. Oh! I like the spider thing on her back, that's cool.
Or maybe.
Good.
What did she put on him? Oh shit.
Even about a stranger.
Poison.
There's no need.
Oh, can he Tai Chi it away? Oh shit. She just kicked him in the head. Come on.
Good.
She's good. Oh man. She's just sticking needles in him.
I'll give it to you.
Can he not like stick her with some of them?
And here it is.
Taste of her own medicine.
Poisoned.
A gift I freely give.
Oh! Come on now, focus. Whoa. Ho ho ho. You done fucked up.
The second battle is won.
I liked her.
Have you heard?
She was cool. Singing spider.
If you wish to withdraw,
I'm not leaving without the girl.
Fuck out of here, gal. I ain't no punk bitch.
He was speaking from his heart.
He looks rough.
Just speech on everything that we do here. We admire his character.
Oh shit.
You didn't have all the data. More.
Oh. Oh, he's not gonna do something stupid now, is he? Oh, Jesus.
My hand. I heard it.
Oh!
Looks like it.
Car door, I'm such an idiot. I don't think anything's broken.
All right, let's let the doctor decide that.
What? Look at his hand.
I just need something for the pain. Really?
Ward.
Oh, she followed him.
A friend of yours? It's my brother.
He just fucked up his hand for nothing. What are you doing, Ward?
I'm thinking maybe I'll let you handle this.
Yeah.
I got this.
Your time to shine, Colleen. Oh! What? What just twisted his arm?
Make it look sweet.
Sweet Christmas. Yes. It's a nice Luke Cage reference. Nice, Claire. Fucking fire extinguisher to the face. Works every time. Oh, shit.
It was a decoy.
Oh, that is quite a collection of weapons. Oh, look at this. Is that a sword? With the skulls on it? That looked cool. Oh, that was nice. Oh. Nice. Whoa, oh, that was close. Oh, nice! Look at this thing! That's a fucking cool weapon. He's not having as much trouble with him as I thought he would. Oh! Now he has two. That's the weapon with the skulls on it. That's really cool. Oh, yes!
You must submit. Can you do it?
Yes. Delivered from heaven to become the greatest warrior. Destined for victory.
Oh, that was fucking cool. Oh.
Guardian of the gate.
That was cool.
Destroyer. I withdraw.
Fuck!
I never believed I would meet another Iron Fist in my lifetime.
Another Iron Fist.
I had hoped. Something I thought your father Wendell could use more of.
Oh.
What did you say?
She went there.
Wait a minute. You knew my father? Tell me about my father.
Was his father working with the hand? Oh! End. No! Oh, I didn't want it to end. Easily my favourite episode of Iron Fist so far. It was just so good. Very, very colourful episode. I wrote that down like halfway through it. There was a lot of background colours and stuff popping. It was really cool. A lot of questions. A lot of questions after this episode. I mean, might as well start with the end. Madame Gao has some sort of super punch. What? I did not know. I did not expect this. A lot of the stuff at the end with Madame Gao has me very, very interested. She knew another Iron Fist. She's been to Kunlun. She has a super power punch. She knows Danny's father. Could Danny's father have been... See, because I had theorized that his father wasn't dead. Now, this doesn't really affect that. But if his father has some sort of other history that we're going to learn throughout, or like if he has history with the hand, maybe he was working with Madame Gao. I don't really see that. I mean, I was thinking like off the walls theory, could Danny's father be in Iron Fist? But that wouldn't really make sense because like there's nothing really there to bring that together. I don't really know. But my main thing at the moment that I'm thinking is that he might have had some sort of history with the hand, some interactions, or maybe some deals or something. I don't know. There's definitely a mystery there, which kind of, I mean, it strengthens my theory that he could still possibly be alive, maybe. Because we didn't see his death. We seen the mother getting thrown out, and we never seen his death. Now, I don't have a lot of history with Iron Fist, so I had I thought that the guy in the robes could have been his father, because the first time we seen him in this episode, they didn't show his face. Obviously not. He's obviously a master or something, someone who trained Danny. I liked all of the stuff, and I loved his outfit, and it had the classic Iron Fist colour scheme that was very, very cool. I'm wondering if, like, is he a figment of Danny's imagination? Or is he using, like, I mean, because they're all into meditation and there is this otherworldly stuff, so maybe it's some sort of astral projection. I don't know. It seems like he was disappointed. He was obviously disappointed with Danny's choice at the end to save the girl and dishonor himself, but he seems to have left him because the doors closing, and him being in the actual place when the doors were closing seemed to give a little bit of a nod to the fact that he probably won't be with Danny anymore, unless he like redeems himself down the line or something. I don't know, but I'm sure he's probably a comic book character, and that's probably why I'm missing some stuff. But I really liked his introduction. I liked all of his back and forth with Danny, like the whole are you ready to kill, or are you willing to kill Danny Rand for the Iron Fist to live on, stuff like that. I liked all of that stuff. There was a lot of like quiet, tense moments in this episode. I loved the initial face to face between Madame Gao and Danny with the water and all that. That was very cool. It was very nice, like tense, silent scene. I liked that. Oh man, the fucking everything about the second half of this episode. I liked the entire episode. The Meet Jim storyline was probably the least interesting this episode, just because it's just more solidifying the fact that Ward has gone down this dark path and that his drug addiction is becoming a problem and it's starting to negatively affect his life. But I mean, we knew that anyway. They just showed it more. But I loved everything, like the second half of this episode on when the actual tournament fight to the death duel is what they call it in it. That was so good. I'm convinced that, because I don't want to look up anything now because I need to avoid spoilers. I'm convinced that the people he fought are more than likely comic book villains that they brought. I love them. The two guys at the start were kind of throwaway, like he kind of disposed of them easily, but they were good. I liked the back and forth between them. I liked that everyone doubted him. They were all, like, when he walked through, they were always like, "Who are you? Like, who's this guy? We're meant to be fighting the Iron Fist." And he just wipes the floor with all of them. The singing spider woman was easily my favorite of the three. It kind of it makes sense. At the time I was like, Danny's not gonna like this seduction thing, but when you think about the fact that the whole virgin thing, I mean, they didn't confirm he was a virgin, but he took the vow of chastity, so it's more than likely he is. So it means like him falling for it that easily. It makes a bit of sense. I just loved her design and the spider thing on her back, and she was very frightening. Like when she was talking to Danny, and she'd just like move her hand up and just like fucking a load of needles in him. It's like that. She was quite formidable. She didn't have a lot of fighting experience, or not that we've seen anyway. She was just kind of seduction with the poison. But the last guy was very, very cool. I liked the diverse like battle arenas, basically. Like they were all very different, and they all kind of they all complemented the person he was about to fight. Like the Spider Woman, it was all like sheets and stuff, like kind of reminiscent of spider webs, and the two big Russian dudes, it was just like a warehouse full of boxes with the blood ring. And then the last guy, it was just like a big warehouse with weapons. It was just really cool. The last fight was really cool as well with the weapons. I loved some of the weapon designs with the double-sided thing with the skulls on it. It was very cool. It's probably some of the best choreography in the show so far. It was consistent, like it was very, very cool. The flips, I actually wrote down flips with an exclamation mark. The flips in this episode were very cool, and they were used very well, like when he was fighting the last guy. Also, the last guy with the weapons, probably one of the best character introductions ever. With the karaoke singing and then strangling the guy, it was very cool. He had like the flips, like dodging the blades and everything. It was very, very cool. I just loved it. I loved everything about the fight in this episode. And as I said, very colourful. Like in the background, there was always lots of just colour. Very, very colourful episode. Yeah, I mean, going back to the Meachums, I don't have a problem with the Meachums. I actually I was enjoying them. But just the last two episodes, like this episode and the last episode, it's just been kind of the same thing. You know, like they're doing the drug thing and dealing with the aftermath of Danny getting recorded admitting fault, basically. There's just not a lot of forward momentum with their storyline, so it's kind of just stagnant at the moment. The stuff with Ward was like bad this episode. They really emphasized how bad he is at the moment. Like busting his hand, that was some fucking like good makeup shit on his hand. That looked nasty. I really do hope we get some sort of, I hope we get the traditional Iron Fist color scheme. I think they could make it work. Maybe not the costume. The costume might be a little too much, but I do hope they stick to the green and yellow. I don't know if they will. Like, I know if we are going to get a costume, and this is more than likely going to be last episode or towards the last episode, the same thing what they did with Daredevil. But I mean, we mightn't get a costume either. I mean, Luke Cage didn't get a costume, although he doesn't really have a costume in the comics. I don't think he has the headband thing, but they kind of did a throwback to that, which I loved. So I hope we get a costume. Even if they did like a darker color scheme or whatever, but it's I like the red and green. It's very cool, and I love that they are integrated into the show. Like in a lot of the shots in the earlier episodes, there was a lot of green and yellow lights in the background, which is cool. I like all the little nods to that. There was also a lot of like little throwaway lines in this that referenced other stuff. Like we had Claire saying the "Sweet Christmas" line. That was very cool. And we had the Incredible Green Guy. You've more YouTube views than the Incredible Green Guy. I liked that little throw that little line towards Hulk as well. The opening to this episode was probably my favorite opening to any of the episodes so far. Like the hand mobilizing all their like most skilled fighters. That was really, really cool with the little scroll thing. I really liked that. I just said I'd mention it. I found it interesting that his master said, first of all, he said, Danny was saying, I've mastered everything. And he was like, no. I wonder if the thing that he has not mastered is loss, because he hasn't lost yet. And he's all about this whole victory thing. I wonder if losing is part of that, you know. Maybe not. It could be something else. Like he said, he still has to face his most cunning opponent. Or whatever, like he's training to face his most cunning opponent. And Danny said, the hand. And he said, no. So, could it be Madame Gao? But if it was Madame Gao, that would kind of be the hand as well, because she's a part of the hand, unless she's... Doesn't count, I don't know. Yeah, like it makes me a little bit more excited, because it means that there's something deeper going on here, and the hand may not be the full villain. There could be some hidden villain, maybe whoever Madame Gao was reporting to. But I had thought like that maybe Madame Gao was just pretending like there was someone above her and she was actually the one. Maybe not. There could be someone else as well. Maybe Madame Gao is it. Maybe Madame Gao is like secretly someone else. I don't know. So much happened. Yeah. There's the pen again. Let's drop 3 this episode. And on that note, I think I'll call it at that. Thank you very, very much for watching. This was easily my favourite episode so far. I just loved every minute of it. The Meachums thing was probably the weakest part of this episode, but I mean, it was fine. The only problem I have with the Meachum storyline at the moment is just it's kind of stagnant. It's not really moving forward. I expected to change. This episode was jam-packed anyway, with all the fighting stuff and then the Claire stuff. I didn't even talk about Colleen. Colleen's fight with the guy was fucking brilliant. They like the arm twist and then Claire hitting your man with the fire extinguisher. That was all really cool. I don't know how I feel about Claire being so into bringing him to the hospital when she has had past experiences with the hand. I mean, she knows how good they are, and the fact that like immediately after he got brought there, like the hand were there and they'd started taking him, like it's like she should have known better. But I mean, he was dying. They had to make a decision. So when you look at it that way, you can kind of look past. That. Yeah. Thank you for watching. We will be back next week with another reaction to Iron Fist. We'll also have some other reactions and gaming videos on the channel during the week as well if you want to check them out. You can like, comment and subscribe if you liked the video. If you didn't, it is all good. We have some social media links and a website address down below in the description if you want to check them out as well. We have a Discord community channel. We discuss movies, TV shows, games and all that with other like-minded individuals. Spoiler-filled discussions, so watch out for that. The channels are labeled spoiler if it is a spoiler-filled channel. So, yeah, check that out if you want. The address is on the website. Yeah, I think that's it then. We'll see you next time. Later.